With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. They'll find the Wangu underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. So this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Play action. It's Fields. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Look at this Baltimore defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Back to throw. Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot to help you force the incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it.
How
How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. First carry here for Kene Nwangwu. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now Fields. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Being chased out left. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with the Nwangwu. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. To throw is Fields. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, Slice. West right. West right, Vince. Go.
Now it's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down carry for Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Play action. It's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 2nd and 9. Fields going to change things up here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
That's some good
closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. That last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there. And
all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 38 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they're wisely just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Fields. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Looking to throw. Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to his left. That's caught at the 25. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. They juked him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a give to Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped forward and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. This now a 3rd and 4. Jackson now. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Dolphins send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now a give running right, Nwangwu. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
You got it. Why not? 319, yes, that. Right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, second and 10. Back to throw, Fields. That's downfield, he's got Taylor. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move, first and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So from the 25, this is second and 5. Play action. It's Fields. Rolling to his right. Pass completed. It's Hardman on the comebacker. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Fields. Over the middle and next to Taylor, the tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 40 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
13.
Right back to him on first down. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
180!
Play action. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Throwing is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes fans on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jets.
To throw is Fields. Able to find Gray here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Don't jump. Ready? 58.
Fields now to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Fields. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now it's Fields. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kene Nwangu. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this swing lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
I'm going to go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing now is Jackson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, Ozzy, go ahead. Hey.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Any rush offensively. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he's down to the 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Middle. Hey. Bang, bang.
Henry up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought. But a nice little gain. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Andrews. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at 7.